Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're going to do at least one more Avatar draft for the weekend before I give up on this format and go do best of 3 or something. Yeah, I've just been getting destroyed lately in ranked, so... We had one, shining exception to that, where I was feeling really down, and we did a draft, and everything worked out fine, so... Sir Barrington. I wonder if that's Caleb Sir Barrington. Well, I'm going to take the Rise of Sozin here. Don't think it's even close. Alright, let's take the Rise of Sozin, see what we get past. Apparently the person next to me also had an easy choice. I am very inclined to just grab Firebending Lesson here. Do not mind the Fire Sages, or it'll quench you, but I think Firebending Lesson is one of the strongest cards in the set to begin with, and we're following that up with an Iroh's Demonstration, Canyon Crawler, and then I guess Sokka's the next best thing, but already got two very solid reasons to go for the black-red, not pick up a white-blue card. The Rise of Sozin is just so strong. Definitely one of the better bombs in the format, so take an awful lot for me to get anywhere near something else. Yeah, I do like Zuko's Conviction. I wouldn't mind having one, but I think I'm just going to keep taking... If people are going to pass Firebending Lessons, I'm going to take Firebending Lessons. I will need some creatures eventually. Because you can't just get punched in the face for 4 consecutive turns, starting on turn 2, and land this and win the game. Need something between... part of me wants to just take the Messenger Hawk because it draws me a card. This is the 2 bodies here. Alright, let's take the cantrip creature, effectively. Archers. I do really like Earth Village Ruffians, but I think I'm going to take the 2-drop here. I've got a lot of early removal, so having a 2-mana 3-power creature that's also going to help me find more cards potentially. I have an excess of something in my hand and need to go looking. Too many lands and I need to find spells, or not enough land and I really need to make sure I hit my next land drop. But then after that, if we have to kill a creature, we're putting a lot more pressure on them with a 3-power creature. Anything else? I have enough cheap removal that Fatal Fissure might actually work. I don't think it's a particularly good card though, but I'm not super thrilled about the replacement level black and red commons there, so take the Fatal Fissure, but probably wind up cutting it by the end. Like, it's 3 mana to kill their 2 toughness creature and get a thing. Alright, Canyon Crawler I do like more than the red one, and Price of Freedom's not where I want to be at right now. Another Fatal Fissure, but this is pretty easy. Corrupt Court Official. One of the ways you play around potential wrath effects is by holding cards in your hand in case there's a wrath, so getting to actually make them discard might be good enough. Not care for a Sozin's Comet. Give me another cantrip creature. I don't think I need 2 Canyon Crawlers, but obviously I would want to cut off the signal, so. Like, I don't think the 3/5 or 4 would be better, or 2/5. Is it a 2/5 and then it becomes a 3/5 when it attacks? I think that's how the music are statted. Alright, I'm gonna take the one that can gain lifelink and menace over the one that has reach and potentially trample. That's a surprising last pick. Airbender's Ascension every 3 turns, just reset Sozin and kill everything again until it works. I'm gonna take the tank because, again... Oh wait, hang on, that's a lightning strike. I genuinely did not see this lightning strike. Like, the tank's okay, but I would rather have lightning strike here, I think. I don't really firebend right now, so I think this is Heartless Act. Not mind-wheeling Combustion Man, but I will also take one of the other 2 that's there. Right now, my goal is to not die, and I'm very good at that, but I'm gonna need some other stuff going on, because it's currently not actually happening. Ooh, that's real good, but no. I might legit need to take a 2-drop here. I have so much removal. I think I just need some cheap early creatures that can, you know, attack and block. Deal damage to my opponents and whatnot. I have 2 firebending lessons, so I'm going to take Fire Nation Cadets here. Okay, we already saw Yang Chen. I thought that was Kiyoshi? The green one. I think her name's Kiyoshi. Whose avatar is Sir Barrington? Can't tell who that is. Looks vaguely bear-shaped. I don't have the big guys for the Tigerdillo. Long Fang is decent, but I think I just might want another 2-drop first. Ooh, do I want to redirect Lightning here? I might. A lot easier to win if your best removal spell just killed your best guy and left mine alone. Even if my guy was only medium, I had to lose 5 life. Alright, one more pack I haven't seen. Yeah, I can't tell from how small it is what avatar this thing is. Looks vaguely bear-shaped, but I don't know if it's an actual bear or it's something else. Alright. I already have 2 canyon crawlers, and I don't know that I'm running the second one, so I'm going to take the hog monkey in case I have too much room in my creature slots and need another body. Alright, we wheeled the Tundra tank, which is the other thing I was considering taking in pack 1. The other thing I was seriously considering, there was a non-functional chance I was actually taking the call it the rare there. Maybe on the beetle merchants, we'll have to see. Running either of them, so. There's Hama. It's triple black in this deck, but at the same time, I don't need a Boomy Bash, and I think Jet is worse than Hama overall, especially with my current potential curve out, so I'm gonna take Hama here. I think I want the Deserter's Disciples again, though. I just need cheap early plays. Like, I don't sacrifice enough stuff guaranteed for the 2/2 Death Touch to matter. What am I even taking here? I don't need a third one of those. I don't even think I want to be running this. I don't need a second this thing, and I haven't found the worthwhile splash, so I'm gonna take that and hopefully cut it, but alright, Poxbearers is a much better 2-drop. So my I think it's just the pretending Poxbearers. Admiral over basically nothing. No 3-drop 4-power creatures. The Armadillo thing. Tiger Armadillo. Just isn't good enough. Very meh in my deck right now, but what else am I legitimately taking from these packs? Yeah, we just got a ton of removal early, so. And we have Sozin. If I can't win with this, I'm gonna struggle in everything, I think. Now do I want a Zuko's Conviction? Last possible second. I'm gonna take it. The problem is I can't get back Sozin with it. So, or not so, yeah, Sozin. But yeah, my biggest bomb can't be recurred by it, so. That's a kind of a big hit against it, and then I don't have anything too crazy after that, like the canyon thing, spider beast. I think Hama's like the best thing possible at that point to get back. Like Canyon Crawler and Hama, and then I run them like High Bay or one of these 3/4s. Let's take a look. Oh, they even put Sozin up there. Sozin is less of a creature, question mark, though. Alright, we can lose these things. I don't. Like, we do have the right combination of cheap removal in them to make them better, but they're still not good. The Deserter's Disciples, and like Messenger Hawk is only okay if you're not drawing an extra card every single turn, basically, and if you're doing that, you're winning the game anyway. It is nice, though, that it effectively cantrips in slow motion. Get your card back a little bit. Yeah, it might just be one of the Messenger Hawks, though. +1 Swamp towards Hama and making sure we can cast our double black spells. Versus making sure we can do a turn 1 Fire Nation Cadet. Alright, let's go for it. See what we can do. Well, we can be on the draw, but other than that, this is fine right now. If I draw the land naturally, I don't think I discard, but if I draw another spell, I think I'm discarding the Foggy Swamp Hunters to the Yuan Archers. Opponent has taken a mulligan, so top decking our corrupt court officials a little better. And speaking of which, alright, we'll have to see what they do, though. Run out of 1/1, 3/1. I think I want the 3/1 now, and I am going to discard. Try and find a third land. There we go. Now, if they want to hold back their 1/1 so that block my 3/1, that's fine. That's what they're gonna do. Let's run this out first. Because right now their 2 creatures don't block it particularly well. My Archers has reach, so I can trade with their 1/2 if I want to. Most likely if they crack their clue and try and jam for 3 damage, because I think I win the long game. Long enough. Okay. If they don't pump here, I don't think I bother blocking. Let's take one of the last two cards out of their hand. Kyoshi Battle Fan. I can Lightning Strike their Death Toucher here if I want to. Just pass for a turn. Put up Redirect Lightning. Yeah, this is one of those circumstances where if they try and kill one of my creatures, they suddenly don't have their Death Toucher anymore. Instead... Now let's kill the Death Toucher here. Let's chill. I want to do it while they can't crack the clue. So the downside to blocking is they just immediately get their bat back, so I think I want to wait. Block, try and get the 3-4 down in its way first. That's a huge body. That's a huge body, and I have not been drawing lands in my 17 land deck. So. I am forever and a year away from casting Sozin to kill that thing. Top one, bottom. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose this. I think so. Alright. They left this card on top, so statistically speaking, it's going to be a problem here. It's probably going to kill my 3-4, and then I'm going to be really far up against it. I'm going to need to basically rattle off 2 lands. I would think. I think it's going to allow them to attack with their 4-5 here. It's just a little itty-bitty unblockable creature. Alright, so I do believe this works. Because... if it doesn't, this is going to be really obnoxious. But I should be able to change the target to the 4-5 without triggering the ward. Oh. Unless I pay the ward cost. Huh. Alright, well, in that case... do I kill the bat now? I think I kill the bat now. They can get it back, but they were going to be able to get it back anyway. I did not think it worked that way. I definitely want to kill one of their creatures there, so... I'm gonna hold on to the Poxbearers for right now. I'm gonna have to kill their penguin, though. Unless something goes horribly wrong here. Looked at their graveyard and then started tapping mana. Okay, they're gonna draw their second card. Attack with that. Kill it. Shoot it right in its adorable little face. Gold lightning. Alright. Technically what I needed, but... Alright. Now I need to draw a swamp, whereas before, any land was still technically fine. Yes, real bad. It's also real bad. Okay, so I pretty much have to kill this thing now. Trade with that and still take 5. Okay. Yeah, might as well hit them for a point of damage, or 2 points of damage, maybe 3. They might not block with Judy here. Yep, it's fine. Phase 2. Alright, kill all your flyers. Get Sozin online. They have the 1/1 maker, but the 1/1s won't be able to block Sozin when he flips, and he's just going to be able to destroy them. Sold out? Yeah. Honest work. Alright, they have Teo, Waterbending Lesson, Heihai, Soka, Amai. They did have a Deadly Precision left, which is one of the ones I was considering naming because they already had one in the graveyard. Alright. Let's cast the Poxbearers first. See if they give them an honest job or not. They have to save that for Sozin, so fortunately I'm not going to have anything to get rid of it. Yeah, I was trying to name a card that would actually stop Sozin. Also, they have a bunch of white cards. I didn't count their white mana sources, though. So. Yeah, they're not going to honest work my thing. They drew their water bending lesson. That's insane here. They don't have a disenchant effect, right? That I could steal. Deadly precision. Yeah, I was supposed to run out High Bay last turn because they're not going to use the enchantment on my 2-1. Let's cast High Bay. Sack that. They do have a Corrupt Court Official in their deck, so hold on to the swamp for right this second. Yep, they have to honest work. Somehow I do not see him as the humble merchant type. Oh, right! High Bay's a spirit! He can block. Right, he's like the spirit of the land or something. He can actually block. Alright. Guess this idiot. Yeah, we're just gonna lose Sozin. Get High Bay up to a 7/7. That's true, though. Their token can now block High Bay, so there's that. Chose not to block him, though. Alright, upside to this is if they bounce High Bay is, leaves play, not dies, so. So my Vindictive Warden still gets the counters. Now the Warden's huge. Alright. What else do you have for me, opponent? Still haven't found a white source, right? Like, yep, okay. Yeah, so I'm looking at the spirit coming in, I'm like, okay, that's gonna do 2, and it's like, wait, no, High Bay is actually a spirit. That's right, he's not a mutant panda bear, he is a spirit creature. Alright. Well, all it took was one of the actual best mythics in the set, like, limited-wise, and I would not be surprised if something like the thing Han. Oh shoot, what is his name? The giant owl. Wan Shi Tong. That's his name. Not Han. Wan. Would not be surprised if Wan Shi Tong is slightly better. Oh man, it's world's best grandpa. attack this 2-1 into almost anything comfortably, so... do that, see what happens. Alright. Will it quench me? It will not quench me. Once again. And slightly awkward. Well, it taps him regardless, so... so I think this is just Swamp Cycle and then kill Ty Lee here to unlock my guy. Pressure on them. I kind of don't want to mill them now and give their Dragonfly any power. Oh, they didn't even block. Alright, bit of damage. Use that mana. Run out of 2/2. Yeah, I kind of don't want to cast Hama and mill them into a bunch of, you know, spells that will pump their Dragonfly. Okay. This is fine. Just gonna take 2 and then I'm gonna cast the 3/4 instead of... instead of dealing them the extra point of damage right now. Alright. You... I don't even think there's a point to running out the second one. It can add an additional mana when I attack, that's about it. Specifically a lesson in their graveyard. Okay. That was actually a mistake. I was supposed to go to combat first and attempt to attack with it. Eh. It's now dead. Yeah, I was definitely supposed to go to combat first and see if I got to attack with it. Let's discard one of the cards from their hand. Okay, just off it. That's good, because I'm probably going to kill them either this turn or next turn. I've drawn a removal spell. Make effectively multiple things unblockable there. Okay, 2-0. Alright, it's not the strongest opening hand. I do like it a lot more now that my opponent is mulligan, though. Being able to keep them off of their more aggressive start and take an extra card away from them seems good. Unfortunately, this is a lot of removal and not a whole lot of pressure, so... They had enough land. Another swamp towards Hama is alright, but not great. Yeah, if I lose this, it's going to be because I couldn't pressure them early enough. Like, all my removal spells didn't do enough to them. Do I firebending lessen that? Probably not yet. Definitely not yet. Yeah, no, if I can hold all of this removal until after Sozin, they're just not going to be able to do anything. It's awfully tempting, though, to save myself 3 points of damage here. Yeah, I think I just pass, let them think that I'm defenseless. That they should start putting more pressure on me. Alright, we'll run out this guy, though. We'll attack them for one while they look vulnerable. Fine. I think that's quite enough out of your bird. Need to be in a condition where I actually live long enough to cast Sozin's Eyes here. Okay, 2, 3. I think I just pass here. They'll animate their submersible, most likely. Good for me. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Get them to play one more creature here. So it was no, I could not. Alright. I have to be good enough then. Still have a fistful of removal and they have 2 cards in their hand, so... Alright. Oh. I want to name Waterbending Lesson. Oh, right, it's all one word. Waterbending Lesson. Accumulated Knowledge and Iroh's Demonstration. Alright. They did have one in their library, though. They have Ranenshaw, Serpent of the Pass, Quench, Sokka, Redirect Lightning, 2 Firebenders. deal 3 damage to that to kill it. Let's just go ahead and kill it now, because I can't kill it with Heartless Act. Any spell they cast will put a counter on it. It's fine. How many lessons do they have in their graveyard? 2. They are 1 away. They just need to find 1 more lesson. Or put the thing into their graveyard. They're actually going to cast it just to draw 3 here. So... Alright, he's not going to be able to attack next turn, so... Because he gets exiled and returns to the battlefield transformed. How many lessons do I have in my graveyard? Also just the 1. So, Hama on their thing. Although Hama on their 1 thing, they have to cast. They'll cast it immediately, or I might mill them into one of their better things. All right, let's cast her. They have to cast it in response or risk. Okay, because now if I don't mill a lesson. Oh, right, they still have this last chance to do it. Yeah, if they don't mill a lesson, then I get to take away... I milled Quencha. And Firebenders. Okay. Okay, let's give me that. And kill your 1 creature. But yeah, they still get to draw 3 cards here. They're infinitely behind on board, so... Okay, that's a chump blocker for Sozin. And that's Ran and Shaw, and they are not chump blockers. And for good measure, my. Okay. Well, first things first. Kill that dragon. Then kill that dragon. And then jam. Yeah, that's true. I guess I didn't have to... right then and there. Alright, did they find a firebending lesson? For they did not. Okay. I mean, they had a lot of lessons. There was a very high chance that they were going to hit one of them when I milled them, but if they didn't mill a lesson there and I did not cast Iroh's Demonstration, because it will go back to their graveyard when I cast it, but if they didn't hit another lesson there, then they wouldn't have had 4 in the graveyard for their enchantment, or for their accumulated knowledge. Sorry, I was looking at Sozin when I started saying the word, and it's like, they wouldn't have had it for their enchantment. What enchantment? This enchantment? I'm gonna run out this one first. Give them a chance to spend their cards. Alright, my opponent has decided my 2/2 may not live. How do they feel about a 2/3? also may not live. Please discard a card from your hand. So they are not, in fact, mono-red. If I draw a way to kill Zuko, I'm definitely going to kill Zuko. I did not, but upside, I have a 3/4, therefore 3. I say, do they not attack now? Okay, this seems good. Make that indestructible. Jam for 3. My tank. Okay, pass the turn back. Okay, I imagine they will discard a blue spell here, looking for their island. Yep. Oh, I must animate this and attempt to block. I don't really care what they have to save him. I'm assuming, yeah, this is just them looking for their island. So. Okay. Let's play another 3/4. I don't necessarily want to lose the reach one when they're a blue-red deck that hasn't been able to cast their flyers this entire game. This will be bad if they can actually successfully attack with Zhang Zhang and Firebender's Ascension at me. Well, this is the easiest block ever. So they can make him a 4/4. Zone ability. Just gonna have to pass for right now. But yeah, if they have like Firebending Lesson, they're gonna be able to kill both of my 3/4s here, and that really sucks. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Oh. Ooh, Lost Days! Jesus. I mean, they're both fine to redraw, so... Alright, I think I just pass now. They're gonna get to draw some extra cards. They're gonna get to draw infinite extra cards. They can tap their 2 clues here. Yeah. Well, that was going to get me regardless. Yep. Not good. Oh, and now if they shuffle it away, it also shuffles away my other guy, but that might actually be to their detriment that they did that then. Gonna say they're probably going to draw a card here. Okay, sure. And there's not gonna play anything else out. They're just gonna... They've drawn like 19 extra cards and none of them are creatures they want to cast. Okay. Well, now I kind of have to do this and hope I don't get quenched. If I get quenched, I can... Well, it's not I can concede, I can actually just be dead, so... Because I'm dead on board to their 2 creatures, so... I'm literally dead to quench. Like... I was gonna say... It cannot be a counterspell. Do they have a bounce spell for one of their guys? Okay. 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 You have another one? Alright, I was gonna name Haiku, but that doesn't stop me anymore. Name Lost Days again? Just in case I have another one. Okay, so their hand is 2 lands. Oh, right, they've drawn almost their entire deck. So Boomy Bash is like their last actual threat. And get the one out of the graveyard. Alright. Alright, well, let's summon a 6/6. That gives me a food. I'm dead if they find Boomy Bash because it kills my 6/6 here, but if they don't have it... Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I actually win that game if it's not Boomy Bash exactly that turn. That is the only card they had left that could do anything there. Okay. I mean, I literally can't stop them from drawing their only out in their entire deck, so... After drawing 15 extra cards. Like, they literally drew 6 cards that one turn, or 7 cards. They actually drew an entire opening hand's worth of cards. So... There's not a whole lot I can do. To stop them from having the one card they actually needed that was left in their deck. They're gonna see that many of them. Alright, it's a little slow and dirtily, but... Alright, that actually helps a lot, because now that's a 2-drop creature I can run out. Alright, I am gonna kill their growing threat, though. Or starting to deploy my own things. Yeah, care less about that. I'll also play a 3-drop creature, though. Alright, not gonna lie. That one's really rough for me, as is not drawing the land. Okay. I mean, it's good to make them use it here, but still really annoying. Alright, land, please. Or I can just die. I can just fucking die, because that is now my only option left. Oh my god, really? 17 land deck, and how many times have I missed my 4th land drop? Is it most of the games I've played? Because I feel like it's most of the games I've played. And yeah, now they just flip Aang. And there's literally nothing. I'm taking 6 this turn and taking, like, 15 next turn. And I need to live to draw 3 more lands. Yeah, and I didn't even draw my 4th land there. Yeah, 17 land deck. Cannot find my 4th land in 3 draw steps. Alright. Oh, that was a forced loss, because there just weren't any lands anywhere near the top of my deck, so... Yeah, I think I'm always killing the Fire Sages there. It sucks that they had Zuko almost immediately after, and I just started bricking on land. But I also don't think I win that game if I just let Zuko alone. Alright. Yeah, there is no world in which I don't kill Gran here. I love that I drew Kama, though, with my quad mountain opening hand. What up, though? Yeah. Oh, hey, an actual swamp. That'll go a long way to me not dying this game. Nah, I just let this happen. I need to swamp cycle here, because they're going to get out of hand really quick. Or not. Okay. If they don't actually have a follow-up creature... Just gonna hammer them real hard. If they were trying to hold up like Asaka's Haiku there... Hey. 2, 3. Let's trade. Sula always lies, so... They're going to swap 2 points of power and toughness here. So I can just activate 2 more times. Still a trade. And so they just threw a card away for nothing. Alright. They have the haiku. I was gonna say, they got me good, but I would love to redraw that. Thank you for asking. Card, I get a food. I need 1/1 here. Love to take the last card from their hand. Thank you for asking. I mean, they can draw a card with their land, but it's going to run out the tank because I will not have mana next turn. Okay, that's a pretty good one. So essentially get to draw 2 cards here. Okay. Okay. And I'm glad it still asked what I wanted to do there. I would have been so mad. Cycled my guy. Heal? Yeah, he's perfectly fine right where he is. I guess they get to keep drawing cards, but I can't really help that part, so. Okay. I'll just snack on this real quick. Make use of that firebending, man. Yeah, they're gonna do this more to get rid of my 6/6 than because they care about my 1/1 there. Let's just kill that. Okay. And that's the last card in their hands. Stupid hat merchant is holding me off. Okay. It's an actual threat now. Enough. Much better that thing than any of the stuff I have coming up, so. Also, now I might be able to grab their sold out and kill their hat merchant if I can find my third swamp. Okay. It's fine. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so we let her come down, and in response, we kill her. So that way they don't get to actually cast the spells. He still gets to eat my 2/2 here, and... I don't know, my Fire Nation cadets, I guess. Actually, I wonder if I should have given them, like, my Lightning Strike or something, in case they can get her back. So that way I would have another bad card to give them. Alright, well. Arena tried to arena me real hard there. Stopped me from getting my 4th win, but my opponent also was getting arenaed real hard there. So... one of us had to win that one. Yep, nope, I seem to be out of diamond players. It's like the second mythic player I've played against. Red, black, and I snap keep. Double red. I think I still keep this. I have my strongest card in my hand. Ooh, and my opponent's on a double mulligan, so if I just hit my swamp, we're going to be fine. I have a little more time to draw it, most likely. So... yeah, I think we kill Grand here. Like, if their hand is medium, I don't need them drawing into better stuff. Plus, that's a lesson in the graveyard for this thing, so... it's a little aggressive when they've mulliganed to 5 to kill a looter, but... opponent mulliganed to 5, and I cannot find a swamp. Or my 3rd land at all. There's my 3rd land, finally. Fortunately, a 2/3 Menace does not attack into their current board state. Alright. Me for 2, because they have a follow-up play. Yeah. Alright. Okay. 2 on that thing. Kill the penguin. Of turn. Oh, right. That will save the penguin because it's a 3/3. Right. Oh, wow. That was so bad. Discard a card. Yeah, that was so bad. I need to kill their thing on my turn. Oh, I threw. That's on me. So that way they've drawn a card, so their thing is unblockable. Alright. Gonna get to get the last card out of their hand, at least. Kinda have to block there now. That's a pretty good one. I just have to hold back here. Try and kill them with Sozin. Send that to the bottom. Literally uncastable? Terrific. Yeah, no, this is on me for punting. If I had have killed that penguin at least, I'd be doing a lot better right now. I would have saved myself a bunch of damage and they'd have one less body on the table. Yeah, instead they just get to smash face, and now even if I cast Sozin, I might literally die next turn. And I also can't cast him, so there's that. Alright, well. Block with that one in case I actually get to cast Sozin here. I was gonna say, hopefully they just run out something else. Nope, okay. Well. Ran into mana issues multiple games where I did not cut a land this time, and I still cannot find my 6th land to save my life. But that was on me for not killing the penguin. I probably would have had at least one more draw step if I had have killed the penguin on my turn. And I even had the 1 red mana left over, so that was entirely on me. I could have won that game. Or at least bought myself more time, which might have let me win that game. Alright. Well, that's all the time I had. Let's see. Anybody else's stream? Nope. Okay. Alright, so that's going to do it for me for right now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Good rest of your day.